Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Mass Effect. We have just become a Spectre, and this is our team, Urdnot Rex and Talizora Naraya. So, let's get moving. We're going to do some side quests today.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't lie to me. I can smell your fear a mile away.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm with Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
A Spectre? Well, nobody would dare stop you. All right, then. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
I should get going, then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
So, that's us got our first side quest of this area. There are 23 or 21 Keepers in the area, in the Citadel. And if you scan every one, you complete the quest. There's one over here, for example. You don't get that much experience at low levels, but the higher levels you get more experience, which doesn't really help at higher levels. All it does is put you the exact same percentage of the way to your next level as that one did. Surprisingly, you can scan this Keeper that he was just scanning. Started there. There's the third. There's one more in the Citadel Tower, but before we do that, we're going to get ourselves another side quest, which we can't actually do on the Citadel.
Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though.
So that's the first quest that we can do when we're actually off the planet. Forgot that he gave you more chat, even out of conversation. Sorry.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I really like how they interrupt one another. Like if you're too far away from one conversation, so you initiate another, it just completely overrides it. Here's another one of those quests that you can't actually do in the Citadel.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
The Traverse is a rough place. We're out there quite a bit.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
If your brother is still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
Alrighty. Another quest for when we're actually on our own ship. I'm not going to use the fast travel system at the moment, because if you use the fast travel system you're going to miss some of the keepers. But I promise to edit out, as per usual, the elevator scenes. And we're out of the elevator. There's another keeper right there. So if we scan it, and now we talk to Avina.
Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Alrighty, we have now gained yet more toward the Scholar achievement. We are almost there, I promise. Just one more thing to learn. So, let's keep moving. Find more Keepers and more side quests. You will come back to the Citadel quite a lot, and the side quests will change depending on how many main quests you've completed, etc. But you can get quite a few here first time through, so you might as well go for them now. Here's another one you can do while actually in your main ship.
Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
Find someone else to do your dirty work. I want no part of a gang war.
Here are the coordinates, nonetheless. What you do with them is your decision. Could you really let these men live, knowing that you can stop them? Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Well, you notice how you got Paragon points for accepting the quest without actually accepting the quest? By refusing it, you're given the quest anyway, and you don't take a hit to your Paragon. Fantastic. I found another Keeper because I knew there was one up here. Aha. The joys of having played games before. Before we go any further, I'm going to sell some stuff at this shopkeeper's shop. If I can actually talk. And that's us done with our little selling spree. I'm selling because there's an achievement for having a lot of money and we don't actually need everything that you get. Aha, another Keeper. There are more around. Aha, you get some experience for every codex entry you get. So if you see anything highlighted that looks like it says examine, definitely click on it. Yet more Keepers, ain't they great? In here though.
Welcome, I am Nailina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard. I'm with the Spectres.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Right, well, this is the consort chambers. This is actually not always sexual, it's sometimes just conversational in this world at least. You notice that the majority are Asari as well, because Asari are considered by almost all species to be the most beautiful creatures in the galaxy other than their own species.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients.
So we have another side quest from the Asari consort, and it's it's in the lower wards, so we'll be heading there in a wee bit. We just need to go do at least one other thing over at the embassies. I love how you can easily see the statues just by wandering about. Like, you could see the relay statue from near enough the embassies themselves, though you wouldn't really recognise that's what it is, because it's just that pillar in the background there. Ah well, back to the embassies themselves, because there are a few keepers in there. And of course, more keepers, more bonuses.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
And we'll talk to him in a second. Now, you get an achievement for going through the majority of the game with specific teammates. Like, one for every one of the teammates there are. So, we're going to go for Rex and Tali. There's meant to be a keeper there. That's annoying. I'll go through a transition and come back for that one. That's an odd one though. Normally the keepers are always where they're meant to be. That's a glitch.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
That's an odd one, isn't it? We're just at random. Yes, this soldier's body will not be returning because I said so. Of course, the game in this game, it's almost never as cut and dry as that. There's always some reason. But we're picking up this keeper scan first. And then we're going to do this side quest. Although I think that you can activate another one in here, if I'm right, by hacking that data pad. Success! Yep, that's another side quest for when we can actually use our ship. Not sure why Rex is just standing there, but he'll catch up, he'll catch up. Right, before we go talk to Mr. Bosker, who's that exclamation mark on my map, I'm going to pick up this keeper as well. So, where is Mr. Bosker then? Ah, there he is.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
I love when people just don't argue with you. When you say something, right, sorry sir, won't happen again sir. Anywho, let's go back and tell Samesh the good news.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
If you were paying attention there, he says that his wife is a member of the 212, which is Ashley's division. You get a little extra dialogue if you bring Ashley along to that quest. Not like loads, but just a couple of lines here or there, where she just tries to make him feel better about the whole thing. So I think we're on the last little bit of the embassy area, because I cannot remember. Upper wards? Anyway, but there's one more side quest.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to express its beliefs.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try. Any progress with that Hanar?
Oh.
Sorry, I'll let you know if I come up with something.
I don't care what the something is, as long as it rids me of the Hanar.
See, it automatically retargeted him and I'm not sure why, but hey, let's actually do the quest now.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
Thank you. Presidium, not upper wards, not embassies.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
And that is us done that bit as well. Another keeper. And let's go to the wards. I will warn that this is going to be a much longer episode than normal, I think, just because of the amount of side quests that are on the Citadel. I might as well just get them all done in one go though. So that wee journal pop-up means we got a side quest during the elevator ride because there's news reports played. It's not a huge one, and it's not one we can actually deal with well on the Citadel, so again, not much of an issue, is it? Aha! We leveled up. However, I'll deal with that later. So, I apologise for that, the moment where we were in a very short corridor and then down another lift, but that's the ward's access corridor, and it's relevant to exactly 2 side quests. This one being one of them. Yeah, the keeper one obviously is what I meant when I said this one, but anywho. Now, we're back at the entrance to Korra's Den once that loading screen thing... Whoa! Once that loading screen thing disappears. Anyway, and now we're going to enter the markets, where we can of course buy and sell. If we're actually interested in it, which we're not. So, oh god, another loading screen is going to fire me forward. Anyway, Conrad Werner.
Is that really? You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again!
Conrad Werner is quite possibly the greatest character in the history of Mass Effect. Just for everything he does.
I don't sell this mod.
Oh god, it's him. That goes on a lot. Through the games, you will just keep finding someone who's trying to get a refund for something. Anyway.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm a journalist investigating corruption on the Citadel. You recently took down a man named Fist, reportedly a member of some sort of organized crime ring. Did you find any evidence in his office? Is there anything you can share with me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist's files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Well, that's a very short side quest, that one, I'll be fair. And this is actually an area I've not shown you yet. It's another bar called Flux. It's also a gambling area. It's the home to 2 side quests. 3 side quests, sorry. And it's also got a keeper in it. So let's start with getting the keeper. And then initiating 2 side quests. Suspicious. It's actually labelled as suspicious.
Someone rigged this machine to funnel credits their way. I'll run the trace.
Thank you, Tally. You've started us on our way to that next side quest. And here's the other side quest we can get from here.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No. It's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble.
I'll be honest, I like this side quest. Just this whole she's an informant idea. It's pretty well done. I'm going to finish the lower wards before I go back to Cora's Den. But I'll fast travel there for ease and simplicity. I really wish those loading screens would stop popping up as, oh my god, as often as they are. I do apologise profusely for those frickin' loading screens, but hey, nothing you can do, I suppose. There's a keeper around here. Yep, that's yet another one we've added. And I think, I was sure that she had another side quest.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Feast's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
I'm just glad you weren't hurt.
Me too. Now, was there anything you needed?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
Right, we'll come back and I'll verify that there's not other side quests. It might be that I'm mistaking it for... It might be a side quest after you beat a couple of the main worlds, but I am pretty sure it was on your first visit you could do it. Right. The last keeper of the lower wards. And now we're going to go back to Cora's Den before we do anything else. Aha, a welcome to the wards examine point. More codexes. Huzzah. Wonder if we're going to get thrown down the stairs again when we get out the next door. Ah well, let's hope not. Oh, maybe. Yep, just catapulted down. Oh well. Right, it's not loaded this much since ever. Every time I play it, it seems completely fine, and this time it's just getting really irritating. Right, there's 2 side quests we can activate in here if you remember, because Septimus from the Consort's quest is in here.
Commander, what do you want?
I'm here on Shaira's behalf. Your lies are hurting her.
Good! Her lies have been killing me for days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and There's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it. This is the great Turian General. How did your kind ever defeat us? I may be drunk, Krogan, but you're ugly. And tomorrow I'll be sober. Unless you have a cure for this ache in my gut. Go away.
I think I can see why you're upset, but spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
Ha, war. That's what this feels like, all right. How did I let it come to this? So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general? It's better than sitting on your ass all day. Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower, or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why would he think such a thing?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Well, we finished one side quest just to be given another. But no complaints really.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Tough girl.
Shepard's not exactly the most subtle of creatures, is she?
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
Are you talking to me?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
What the hell was that about?
I guess we better go find out.
So let's head to CSEC Academy to continue that quest. And get some more. It's a bit of a trek. I'm just going to fast travel because there's no downside for me to fast traveling. So, we're back and we're going to go down here in order to purchase? No, there's a shop down here, but we're going to actually just hit that keeper for the scanning data and then head back up the stairs. Yep, we just go this way, keep going over there and up those stairs to get a couple more side quests. Well, one more side quest to continue a side quest. And at least one other keeper. So, Chorban has been mentioned. If you remember, he's the guy who told us to scan the keepers. We should probably go deal with this. But first, let's get the other codex data and experience. And what the hell, scan another keeper. Right, so we go down and into Chelik's office.
Chelik, come into my office. I want to... No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were trying to help her.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy, and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always thinking ahead, Detective?
It's part of the job. Now, are you gonna help me or not?
You're a smart guy, Chelik. Figure out another way.
I do have several contingencies. She's just my option A. I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Cora's den, no strings attached. But that still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your help.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
Right, so we've got yet another side quest, which technically finishes the last one, but it doesn't actually count as finishing it. But this one activates another side quest.
Hey there! Oh, you're not C-Sec, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Wasn't that the Solarian who asked us to scan the Keepers?
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Right, oh, so it seems that Chorban has stabbed us in the back a little bit. Well, at least stabbed his friend in the back, and that's not a nice thing to do. So we should probably go deal with him. Again, I'm just going to fast travel to it, because there's no keepers or anything in the way. So I'll be back with you in a second. Fast travel to Cora's den so we can do the Chorban bit first. Because both set up pretty much next to one another. You might as well do this bit first.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
Quit stalling. Your friend, Jalid, told us about you.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
That doesn't explain why you're trying to kill your partner.
I'm not trying to kill him. Jaleed's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jaleed already stole?
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone.
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jaleed. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jaleed won't help me analyze it.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
Yes, I know, I did one non-Paragon action there, but let's continue the side quests.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
That looks about right.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
That was one of those ones you kind of had to do a non-Paragon action there, just so that it would really work. I'm going to go quickly check the med clinic again. I'm really not doing well to speak today, am I? But as I said, I am still sure that you get a side quest, so I'm just going to go check. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Also, I know Flux does give you another side quest, but I'm not sure if you need to have finished entirely the CSEC quest to get it. So I'm going to go check that as well.
Yeah, what is it?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
And yet here you are, cheater.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor, only as an experiment.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
I'll help you out.
Huh. I suppose I could let you try it. Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well, off you go. That data won't collect itself.
That looked Renegades to do, but you get Paragon points by doing the right thing. By going up to Doran, and, well, you'll see what I mean. Ah, there he is.
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
I've got something you might be interested in.
Let me see that. You got that from Shells, didn't you? I saw him using it earlier. Tossed him out on his ass for it, too. Thanks for bringing this to me.
Cheaters shouldn't prosper.
I agree with you on that. Thanks again. Take a few shots at the Quasar. On the house.
I should be going.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
Well, I was wrong. You don't get Paragon points, but you do get money and experience. Two things we can use. We do have to tell Shells about the fact that we gave away his machine.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
Actually, I gave your device to Doran.
But that was years of work. What am I gonna do now?
You could put your talents to better use.
You're no help at all. This is absolutely the worst day of my life.
Ah. And that, boys and girls, is what happens when you try to cheat. It's also what happens when you give what's essentially the police your cheating device and get them to help you. He kind of deserved that, didn't he? Well, we got one less loading screen than the last time. Huzzah! As then, I'm going to have a quick check and make sure that if I was right or wrong about the med clinic. Oh, I was right.
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Oh, Commander Shepard. I didn't see you coming.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
I might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
I'll make sure they don't tell anyone.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan, down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Don't worry. I'll take care of this.
Good luck, Commander. Be careful down there.
So, I'm just going to fast travel us to the markets. Well, to Cora's Den, because that's actually closer to his shop. Then from there we're going to fast travel to CSEC. I'm just keeping you up to date. So we're back at Cora's Den, and the location we need to go to is literally right there.
Hello there. Welcome to Morland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies.
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Morlan.
A change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Morland. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
You're shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment? What if you need treatment?
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes,
So,
alright then.
I was wrong. I should actually fast travel back to the med clinic first, just so we can tell Dr. Michelle the good news. So we're back at the med clinic, and we can go talk to Dr. Michelle now and, well, comfort her.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
What about your captain?
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
And we have leveled up again. I've still not actually done the one from last time. I will do before I finish up today, but probably after I've finished the video. So, rather than fast travel, I think we're just going to run to CSEC because it's going to take the same length of time for me. Might as well get a bit more chatting with you guys in. Although I'm not going to get much more in before I need to cut out the elevator scene. Because here we are. And we're at CSEC now. We can just now go and deal with our other two side quests. Once we finish these two, that means that we'll be almost done. We've only got a couple to finish off, and that's us done for the day.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you earned some payment for your work. I appreciate your help. It shows a lot of integrity. You didn't need to do anything after I let Jenna go.
Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Right, you gain new mods for your weapons from doing that, as well as the other bonuses you've seen.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You lied to us about the Keeper data.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorban, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorban can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Huzzah, we finished another quest. If you previously told Shorban you wouldn't scan the Keepers anymore, you're given the option to take the job back again by him. So, we need to go back and continue with the other few side quests. We're back in the wards, though overall that's not where we need to be. We just need to be in the wards to get where we need to be, which is the wards access corridor, which gets you back up to the Presidium. Because, if you remember, I mentioned that it has two side quests in it. The second one is this suspicious gambling machine that we hit earlier, and haven't actually needed to do anything about yet. And now that we're here, we've got one very short thing we need to do before we move on to the actual Presidium itself. The problem with the wards access corridor, I think, is that because there's no fast travel points, you need to use the elevator to get there.
Signal off a relay. I'll trace the new signal.
And we got another side quest in that elevator. Again, something that we'll do when we're actually on our main ship though. So it's nothing that's really relevant to the Citadel. Now we've got a bit of a walk. Oh, we can just cross that bridge actually. I completely forgot about that bridge. Still a bit of a walk to get to the next part of this suspicious gambling machine quest. And another loading screen. Hooray. But we're almost done with the side quests. I promise we'll be finished up for the day soon. There's someone who can talk to there, but we're just going to ignore them. Because as Tali just pointed out, we have got yet another relay for the signal. But the source is just up here. Remember there was a keeper that way? Well, over this way is the signal source.
This is it. I'll see if I can find out where those stolen credits are going.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a programmer of VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
How can you say that to this thing? You know it will turn on us.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
If you remember, whenever it flashes green, you've got it right, but if you get it wrong, you need to start again. So, Y, X, Y, A, X, A, Y. Nope, Y, X, Y, X, A, X. Nope. Ah, it was double A to finish it, and that finished the quests. If you're out of time or attempt to leave, it does blow up and you have to reload your last save point, which is a little irritating. So, we've only got a couple more quests to do. We have to speak to Shaira and let her know that we completed our quest with Septimus. And then we need to go do Septimus's quest by talking to Zeltan. And then hopefully the keeper next to Zeltan will have respawned. Because I don't actually know what happened to drop it off the map. If it fails, screw it, we'll get it another time when we're in the Citadel again.
That's right. It was a long time ago.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see you. Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through, proud, solitary, alone, but it gives you strength. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander.
Wow, a third level up and we still haven't done any of them. Well, let's get moving. We can finish this final side quest, hopefully tag that second last keeper, if I've counted correctly. In fact, I'll just check that. Yeah, I was right. We have only got 2 more keepers to scan. 21 total, by the way. And one of them's over there. The other one is when we're leaving the planet, so that's fine. Well, not when we're leaving, but when we're in the hangar bay. So back to the embassies. Bit of a trek, but it's worth it just to get the final side quest dealt with. Again, I'm going to have to apologise for the sheer length of this episode. It It's went a lot longer than I thought it would. I thought it would we'd move a bit faster than we have. But hey, on the upside, it does mean we've got all the side quests that were available to us, that I can think of anyway. So let's check that keeper. Please be here. It's there! Huzzah! Oh, thank God for that.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
I've come to talk to you about your little problem.
Curious, what do you know about the consort and her relationship to me?
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving, I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
You are mistaken. See this here if you don't believe us.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was Nana's mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
The Volus simply can't believe in humanity, can they? Anywho, I'm going to fast travel us to CSEC, because that's where you get to the hangar bay from. Then I'm going to hit the last keeper up, and then get ready to enter the Normandy, because yes, that will be the ship that we are given. If you're going to complain about a spoiler there, it's a Let's Play. You're going to get spoilers in a Let's Play. Interestingly, if you hadn't recruited Rex or Garrus, they'd be standing about here for you to recruit them. Alrighty, we are now at the docking bay. And right there is the last keeper. Which really raises the amount of experience and cash we get by hitting the very last one. So let's chat with these guys before we finish.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
And your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Yes, Commander?
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
So, we have finally finished our side quests. I'm going to call it there for the day. I've been El Chivo. Thank you for watching this extremely long episode of Mass Effect, and I'll see you all next time.